This is one of the hardest quadratic equation questions on the SAT, so let's take a look. In the xy plane, a line with equation 2y is equal to c for some constant c intersects a parabola at exactly 1 point. This will be important. If the parabola has equation y is equal to negative 2x squared plus 9x, what is the value of c? So we're looking for the value of some constant here. And we also know that this is going to be a system of equations because we have a solution here, which means that the two equations or graphs intersect. So we can use that information to perform a system of equations. So first I'm going to drag this equation down and I'm going to do 2y is equal to c. And I can see right here, when I see this y, I see another y in this equation right here. So I know that I'm able to, in some ways, isolate this constant right here, c. So I'm going to divide this by 2. So that I have y is equal to c over 2. So now I have 2y is equal to blanks right here. Y is equal to negative 2x squared plus 9x, and then y is equal to c over 2. So what I can do now is set these as equal to each other. So I will be doing c over 2 is equal to negative 2x squared plus 9x. So now what I can do here is bring the c over 2 over to the other side. So now I have negative 2x squared plus 9x minus c over 2 is equal to 0. So when there's one solution to a system of equations, we know that the discriminant is always going to be equal to 0. So we can use that rule when solving this equation here. So the discriminant, which is going to be b squared minus 4ac, in this case is going to be equal to 0, as these two graphs have exactly one solution. So we're going to plug in our b value into this, which is going to be 9. So we have 9 squared minus 4a, which is negative 2, and c, which is our negative c over 2, is equal to 0. So now to simplify this further, we have 81 minus 8c over 2 is equal to 0. So as you can see, we only have one variable in this equation, which will make it much easier to solve for. So if I were to bring this 81 to the other side, I can subtract it over. And then I have negative 8c over 2 is equal to negative 81. And if I were to multiply this 2 over, I have negative 8c is equal to negative 162. And then you can divide that 8. And then you will get that c is equal to 20.25. So what to keep in mind here is that when you have a system of equations, after you combine the two equations into one, you can use the fact that they intersect at 1 point, and when this happens, you know that the discriminant rule will apply. So b squared minus 4ac is equal to 0. So use this, or be aware of this whenever you see a system of equations intersecting at 1 point, because this could really assist you in finding a constant or isolating a certain type of variable.